What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's talk about this thing, man. Listen, Decade was a success last night. I didn't think the card was going to be that fire without the main event. Some people I still had doubts about, but let me tell you, I stand to be corrected. They came with it. PoRich versus A Ward. Fire battle, all 3 rounds. All 3 MCs got off, did they thing. It was off the chain, man. Them boys came with it. High energy, very entertaining. Comedy, man. Round 1 kickoff, PoRich, come on, man. A king of the dot, legend, come in. And he just coming at A Ward, man. And he was nice, man. He was nice. That was actually like my first time actually seeing him. He was nice. Like, oh, dude, nice. Then A Ward came on behind him. A Ward been cooking as of lately, man. A Ward been on fire. He raising the eyebrow of the battle rap community. People starting to look into him more, man. I want to see him. Them boys ain't playing, man. Them 4 horsemen ain't playing, man. They actually a force to be reckoned with. Them boys, look, A Ward got aggression. Man, I like him. I like him. He's starting to become one of my favorite white rappers, man. That dude nice and solid and consistent. I like him. I'm going to be looking into a lot more of his battles, man. A Ward come in, man. He matched the heat and intensity, man. It was fire, man. It was fire. This was a good battle, man. All 3 rounds from all these battles that went on tonight. But PoRich and A Ward, nice battle. A Ward had on a butterfly rice gang shirt. Salute to them, however their relationship is. That's good to represent that in the battle with the bloggers. You know, A Ward was fire that first round, man. Along with PoRich. PoRich, I gave him 10 points in the first round. Seemed like them battles was like a 2 minute long battle. That was like a 2 minute long battle. Not 2 minute long, 2 minute round battle. But it was solid, man. So the points wasn't all that high, but they did good from beginning to end. So I gave PoRich 8 points in the first round. 8 points in the first round. Very funny, comical. A Ward come on with the aggression and animation, man, to the game. His deliverance was just on point. So in the first round, I gave him 10. I gave him 10 in the first round. So I got A Ward round 1 over PoRich going into the second round. PoRich take up where he left off from. He had these angles where he was addressing him as being a believer and things like that. A lot of it was funny. One thing he said, you know, I just be having to educate people. He said God is not good all the time, because A Ward be saying God is good all the time. So he wanted to address why God is not good all the time. He talked about what about the Columbine shooting and what about murder. How God good and he let this go on. That's contradictory to why God is good. Because first of all, God ain't the one doing it. God ain't the one shooting up the school. Somebody's child did. Parenting always play a part in people's actions. And why the Bible say, no bad seed can bear a good seed. No good seed can bear a bad seed. Everything always starts from the home and the upbringing. When you teach them morality to your children, teaching them the 10 Commandments, how to have respect for life and others. With that being said, it always starts in the home. Stop blaming God for men wrong. We kill, we hurt. And just like we kill, we hurt, we have government set up to punish and put away the people that do these things all around the world to some degree. We have law, we have order around the whole world to some degree, to the point that we as people are responsible for people to some degree also. God put people in position to govern over the people in righteousness. Now, Because men choose to do otherwise, that's on them. And God will appoint the day where every man will be held accountable for his actions. For his actions. But when it's all said and done, we as people are responsible for one another. Stop blaming God for the wrong. And like I say, people talk and you contradict yourself so much. So God ain't good because we do wrong. So now we make God evil because we evil. So I go sell dope, God wrong because he allowed me to sell dope. And the same people who calling God wrong for not putting his hand down and judging people while they messing up, if the same ones that's messing up and wrong. Which one of you who accuse God for not being holy, righteous, and just and good is holy and perfect and ain't never did nothing wrong? I wait. Nobody. Which means God is also guilty of giving you a pass. God is also guilty for not judging you. So when you try to mock God, ridicule God, put a case on God for things going bad in the world that we do as people, you actually judging and condemning yourself and saying, God, why you let me do this evil? Why you let me lay down with all these women? Why you let me smoke? Why you let me curse? Why you let me hate? Why you let me beat up? But it also shows God love, that he loves us so much that he is not killing us every time we do something wrong and allowing us to come to our senses to understand and to correct the error in us where we went wrong and why he gave his son Jesus Christ to die on the cross for our sins because we are wrong. So I don't agree with you right there, PoRich. And a lot of people who don't know God don't understand these things anyway. They always just look for an excuse to justify being wrong. But even still, I didn't penalize him for that. If he was good at what he said, I still gave him points for it. Second round, I gave him 7 points. And he was nice. It was funny, very entertaining. Even though he was misinformed on a lot of things he thought to be true. That's just not true. A-Ward second. Come back on. Blasting away. Fire. I gave A-Ward in that second round. I gave A-Ward 11 points. He had a nice second round. Strong, solid, fire. He was on point, man. Good battle for him, man. So it's 2-0 going into the third. 2-0 going into the third. PoRich come back on, man. He was good all 3 rounds. Salute to PoRich, man. He did his thing. He came to battle, man. And I like the respect level that they give each other, man. I like the respect level that these MCs give each other, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't so much pride. It's like on a respect thing, man, where they both come with it. And he did it. And he did his thing, man. So shouts out to him. Shouts out to him, man. His third round, I gave him 8 points in his third round. A-Ward slipped up in his third round. He ended a little short. PoRich winning that third round, man. So I got this battle overall. A-Ward 2-1 over PoRich in a good battle. They did good, man. I was very impressed, man. And that's why the words say never judge a book by its cover, man. And I learned something from that. I definitely learned something from that even more. You know, so I'm looking forward to watching a few of you brothers behind this. I'm looking forward to see more PoRich now. Some more A-Ward. I seen a few of A-Ward, but I didn't really lock in. I just let it go by. But this brother really fire, man. This brother really fire. And this your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Salute the king of the dot, man. Good event, man. Good event. Subscribe to Battle Truth.